There are reports a body has been located in the East Gippsland fire grounds in Victoria at a property in Buchan. The Herald Sun is reporting a 67-year-old man was discovered by his nephew at his burnt-out home. Authorities did confirm a short time ago that 4 people were still unaccounted for, but it's not known if he is one of those people. Conditions have eased in the region, meaning authorities have entered the fire grounds and are assessing the damage, with more updates expected later today. Over 500,000 hectares were burned out by fires in the state's east, with more than 50 structures destroyed in East Gippsland alone. Here's Andrea Crothers with the latest.
Authorities simply haven't been able to access all areas where those 4 people were last seen.
Oh, look, I'm not going to become a commentator on whether people are in a position to be able to survive 2 or 3 days. At the moment, you've got patchy comms, so power's off, mobile phones are out in lots of different places. These are isolated communities, many of them. They're very small communities, and some of the people who are missing, we simply don't know what has happened to them, or we can't therefore speculate other than to say we do have grave fears for their safety.
Visiting Bairnsdale, Daniel Andrews described the unique set of circumstances where people are stuck in the middle of fire zones. Some left and can't get back, and the danger is far from over. The Premier says there's also a real possibility more people could be missing. The eastern section of the Princes Highway, the main road in and out of the region, is also severely damaged. It all makes firefighting efforts extra challenging. For the first time, they're actually using helicopters to conduct a fiery shift change. At Mallacoota in the state's far east, where 4,000 people were stranded yesterday, the thick smoke has blocked aircraft from getting those people out. The HMAS Choules has left Sydney to move some by sea. It can carry 1,000 people and will progressively take them out on a needs basis.
We're exploring all our options in relation to Mallacoota, and certainly to look at evacuating some people from Mallacoota by sea is an option that we're seriously considering at the moment. We have thousands of people in isolated communities at the moment. I don't have an exact number, but there's thousands. Again, we talk about 4,000 at Mallacoota, but there would be thousands of people.
Fires have now been burning in Victoria for 6 weeks. It's taking its toll on firefighters.
People feel distressed that they haven't been able to save everything, so that is definitely part of the stress that they're feeling, but also just the intensity of that fire and that sense of responsibility of it hitting those communities is weighing very heavily on those firefighters.
More than 500,000 hectares of Victoria has been burnt this bushfire season. We now know more than 50 structures have been destroyed in the last few days alone. But once assessment teams make their way through, that number is expected to be far higher.